What's up, YouTube? We're back with another solo lane play-by-play in the A to Z series. Today, we're going to be playing some Bellona. I'm going to be going a bit of a different play style here. I'm not going to say build because the build I'm going is pretty standard. Definitely going to be going Sunder. That item is still really strong. They did nerf it this patch. We are playing on the Cerberus patch, even though there is no Cerb in this game. This is the Cerberus patch. I'm going to be rushing Kin Size. I've tried to go like Dagger, Frenzy, and Braggies. And actually, we'll probably end up rushing Braggies. We're going to go the same tier 1 either way. We'll go Chalice. We're going to get the bow. And the reason I go the bow instead of the strength item is the extra attack speed is actually pretty nice for what I'm going for. We're going Aspect Bellona. So basically what the Aspect does, if you don't know, is it basically reduces, all you really need to know is it reduces your 2 damage. Your 2 doesn't hit as hard, but you give the benefits of your stances, like your shield stance with your 1 and your Scourge stance healing, you give it to your teammates and your minions. Now, they may have fixed the bug with Bellona. There was a bug where it would actually apply to your minions as well, the block stacks, and it made the laning phase very hard to play against if you're up against a Bellona. So I guess we're going to test that out today and see if they still do that. But either way, I'm going to do this playstyle. What I'm doing is I'm actually not going to put a point in my 2. Like I said, it reduces the damage. It does with the Aspect. But I'm going to be maxing my 1 and my 3. And I'm just going to be trying to fight the enemy solo lane or whoever it may be. I didn't actually check. Oh, it's a Vulcan. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to fight this guy. Especially if he goes my build. Oh, he's going actually a conduit build. He's going damage. Well, that makes this a lot worse, this playstyle, so I may actually shift and end up leveling my 2, because when I'm against a ranged character like Vulcan, he can just keep his distance and run away from me the whole time, and I'm never going to be able to really hit him unless he gets out of position like crazy. So, we'll probably just end up putting a point in there. Sadly, I didn't hit him with that, otherwise I would have been able to group up the wave. Still going to level my 3, though. It sounds like maybe my 1 block stack did go to my minion there, so maybe they haven't fixed it yet. We'll just go do the smalls here. I don't have my 2 leveled, so I'm not going to go do the big guys. This playstyle works a lot better, like I said, if you're against somebody that's actually going to be fighting you a lot. But if this guy just runs away the whole time, it's going to be quite difficult. Assuming that he just went to his backs. So the build that we're going to be going for is basically mostly damage. We're going to be going Braggies, Kin Size, Berserkers, and a bit of attack speed, of course. I'm actually going to... I guess I'll just level my 2. We're going to shift the playstyle. That's what you have to do sometimes, depending on your matchup. But yeah, some of these items did get nerfed on this patch, this Cerb patch. They've nerfed basically every tank item in the game. And I'm not exactly sure what's going to be the meta build, but Kin Size and all those items are still really strong. They didn't really nerf the proc items as much as they probably should have, so we're able to juke out his abilities there. That's good. I can just 3 him, group of the wave. I don't want to tank this turret, so I'm going to go ahead and kill it and then kill the minions. Okay. And Vulcan's so lame to lane against. Trust me, I know, because I play him all the time. Should be able to kill this turret, though. Or this totem. The good news is we do have some kill potential on him since he's going the damage build. He's also level 4 off that, which means he probably did the big guys on the backs as well. Can I try and stay in my stance here? Nope. So fun to lane against. I'm still going to max my 1. I just actually put a point in my 2 so I can actually use it. I'll go do my backs now. He does have beads as well for these Thor gangs, so we still have a lot of kill potential on him, regardless. I actually can't make it to my backs in time, because the wave's about to be here. He's going to use his meatball here soon. There it is. I just space for it. We have a Thor coming over, so we might be able to kill. If he gets a good wall off. Oh. That's too bad. I'm going to tank for him, but he needs to be careful. No, I'm dead too! No, that is so bad. He gets 2 kills off that. That is so bad, bro. He's died so fast to that tower. I don't know if we should have dove that. He waited so long on his wall. I thought he was going to wall right away. He walled him off, but it was under his tower. Okay, well, that's too bad. That's not great. That is definitely not what you want to see. Getting behind against a Vulcan. Oh, no, and there are Willux is snowballing on us as well. You hate to see it. He does actually have the matchup into an Izanami. If you aren't aware, Willux can pull Izanami dash. Willux can pull... It's not a dash, rather a jump. But some people think like that in Hades 1 and Scylla 3 when she's added in the game. They don't really see it as a jump, but they're still leaps. They're just underground leaps, basically, so... Oh, she can't pull Raijin 3. That's a little bit different because it's considered like a teleport. Anyway. Try and get back into this. I mean, once I get Kin Size, I do a lot of damage to him. The Vulcan has a lot of self-peel, though. He's very good against characters that want to stay on top of him, and obviously that's Bellona, so that is one downside. as far as trying to kill him. Uh-oh, we got some VGS spammers. Actually have a decent matchup into most of them. The rest of them, at least. They do have a lot of peel, a lot of CC. Which is not ideal to play against when you're diving, but I don't really think they have a lot of kill potential on me. Unless I just eat it like a Gebel into like a full raw combo. Thor's coming over again. He does have ult, so let's see if we can get a kill here. Sunder's coming back up. I do a little bit of damage since I have the two. He's playing a bit far back here. Again, the same thing. Well, he's playing so far back. I guess he's aware. He is very aware. Does he have wards or something? Is he just playing safe because of like a missing call or something? Okay, we should be able to get a good wall off here. Can we just wall? Can you put your wall down? Okay. Just wall! Why is he waiting so long to wall? Oh no. Okay, well that's awkward. Okay, he's just running it down.
Oh, you had it. Sorry.
It's all good. My 2 does like no damage. Anyway, check this out. It's so silly. It's alright, we scale. We're already down 2k. Well, now we have our braggies. There's a choice between going braggies or like kin size or dagger frenzy, and a lot of people like to go kin size first, and it's good because kin size is just such a broken item that even though it's supposed to scale better with the more health that they have, which would mean like you want to wait to get it because they got to get some items online and stuff so they actually have extra HP. It's still really good first item. It literally does so much damage no matter what point in the game you are. It literally takes you from doing no damage to doing very threatening kill potential damage. But braggies is still really good for PvE because it actually procs on minions, whereas kin size doesn't. And the damage early game is still pretty comparable. Somebody wrote like a 10-page senior dissertation essay on like why it actually works better as a first item. So ever since then, I've been going it first. And I mean, as far as like, I still think kin size is a little bit more damage on the actual enemy god, but it's just not comparable when you add up all the damage on everything else. Although they did nerf Braggy's damage on like objectives and such, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, if you made it this far and you aren't even aware of what Bellona does, she's actually a pretty simple character. Her one is just a short little dash that slows enemies, and then you stay. Her passive is when you auto attack, you get protections and movement speed, but you also have passives for each stance or each ability that you have. So my one, this little shield bash, now I'm in this shield stance, and every time I auto 3 times on an enemy god, I get a block stack, and a block stack just blocks an auto attack, one auto attack. And obviously with the aspect, like I talked about earlier, it applies those benefits to my teammates as well. That's one benefit of the aspect. We got another gank here. I'm just gonna ult this guy. Just try and CC chain him with Thor, and that's a kill. Nice. He is kind of camping this guy, but I mean, that's kind of what you want to do against a full damage Vulcan solo, right? If we can get on top of him, even though he has that self peel, we can just wombo con him. And his beads were down from the last gank, so I respect it. A lot of people out there probably thinking, I wish my jungler would camp a full damage mage solo. I can only imagine how many people are saying that right now. The loads of them in the comments. Anyway, so that's your one. That's your shield bash stance. See, I have 3 block stacks right now. That's what those shields are next to my name. Your 2 is a little swing and a slam. With regular Bellona, it does extra damage if you hit enemy gods with the wind up. It multiplies it. Why is a Medusa here level 8? But it also gives you AoE auto attacks. That's why Bellona's always had so much pressure when it comes to lane. That was a crazy Medusa rotation. I gotta be a little bit careful. I can't push up to this wave because they were around. They were in this side of the jungle. Medusa is going back to mid, and I don't have my ult for 30, and it's an Awilix who has a lot of CC for me for setup. They also have this Vulcan Awilix combo, I just realized. So yeah, that's your 2. Make sure autos hit a little bit harder as well. Your 3 is just a little line ability. You can use it on the wave, does a little bit of damage, and if you hit enemy gods with it, it disarms them. And then while you're in that stance, you get extra healing. Before, in Smite 1, it was every 3rd auto you'd get a heal, but in Smite 2, it works a little bit differently. It just heals you for each auto a little bit. Our fast is up, so let's go ahead and get our berserkers. This will give us a little bit of defense for the Vulcan, but it'll just be good in general. Did get nerfed though, 15 of each prot, and then we're gonna get 30 prots from the passive. So still 45 of each prot in the passive, or in the item itself. You're not stealth in the grass for some reason? It's probably because I was like technically in combat with my stance. I don't know. Maybe it was a bug. We got a gold fury, right? And we gotta want to fight, but sucks to take some damage like that. I'm probably just gonna ult this guy. Oh wait, check this out. Check this out. He beats. He thought I ulted him. I might be able to kill eventually. He's just clearing the wave. I don't mind using my 2. I'm just waiting for my 1 to come back up. He actually might have been out if he just walked away. Actually, he should still be dead, but... No, 1 HP! Okay, I've choked. That's too bad. Is he walking back up? Okay, that's too bad. Oh, no, and then I lost the... Wait, what happened to the wave? I should have killed him, though. So did you guys see that? What I used the wisp, but that's a new thing in this patch is these little wisps that you can jump with. He thought I ulted, I guess. So he beads. So he beads nothing because it doesn't do any damage or any CC. So then I could actually ult him after. And it would have gotten me the kill, but I screwed it. First game of the day. Chat, don't say anything. Stream, if you're here for the stream, because I am live on stream right now, don't say anything. First game of the day. I gotta warm up. But anyway, I guess you... Speaking of that, if you don't know what a Bellona ult does, it's just a little jump ability. You're CC immune in it, and if you land on enemy gods or enemy at all, like minions, it stuns them, and it plants a flag that gives you some buffs, gives you extra strength, gives some protections, and yeah, it's a good chase down ability. You kind of want to use it like, sometimes you can use it to initiate, but a lot of times if you do that, they can just kind of like beads and walk away, or beads and jump, and then you can't chase them. Sort of like that same logic that applies to like Blink, applies to escape abilities, anything like that. You don't usually want to start a fight with it, an engagement a lot of the time, unless you have to, because they're just keeping their distance. Dang, that's some damage. Just got slammed. Because again, if they can just use their jump after, and then you won't be able to chase them. It's fun laning against Vulcan, isn't it? His beads are down though. I'll heal up a bit with Death Toll plus Berserkers. And the good news is, I mean, whenever you're playing against a lane like this, it can be really annoying, but especially if they're full damage, you're just going to be more useful in actual team fights because you're going to have a second tank on your team, which is always good. And except in the metas where tanks are absolutely horrible. Then, of course, it's not good, but... I'll just keep farming. I'm actually going to level my ult now. It sucks I couldn't show you guys this playstyle a little bit more. I've tried to go for some Bellona games. It's hard to go for these play-by-plays because... I mean, ranked is just something else. And even the games where, like, we do well and we win, like, sometimes they just end in 15 minutes and they're not very entertaining. Can't really learn anything from it. But that's just kind of how Smite 2 is right now. But it does suck that I couldn't try and show you guys this playstyle against an actual matchup that it would work well into. That's all right. This guy did just back. I might be able to get his tower. We're actually doing a decent job of not getting too far behind. Like, not me, but my team, even though we're losing fights. I don't really care if he pokes me here. My fast is up, and I'm just trying to clear. I might be able to actually rotate. He's got to clear the wave right now, because he is busy poking me.
On my way. Attack middle lane.
Oh, this should be a kill. Nice. Oh, right to Papa. We can kill this Raw as well. I'm going to wait to use my ult, because I'm going to chase him out with it, maybe. Ult now. He's just dead. Nice. A little bit of a chaos, but that's okay. All right, we use that pressure. Just basically rotate because the Vulcan got to lane late. Instead of clearing the wave, he hit me, and he was busy clearing the wave. Oh, nice. I actually like that call by Ares there to go left here to cover the wave. That's what we can do. Might be a bit boring lane, but if we just make a more impactful rotation, we can be more useful than the Vulcan and punish him. All right, so we'll go ahead and back. We have our fast. I can all go ahead and defend, but I like that he even went there. I'm actually going to go Oboe. I'm going a lot of damage in this build, and it might seem a little bit weird. Especially like last patch, you would do this, and tanks were really strong. You could go stuff like Mystical and Pridwin and stuff, but I think this build with this aspect and everything is just super good. Because keep in mind, like you are, like I said with the passive, you get prots for auto-attacking, and you also are getting block stacks. So if you just fight people in your one stance, unless they're like, they have no auto attackers on their team, they're just like a full ability based comp. Like you, in a sense, you are getting tankier because of that. You're getting harder to kill at least. Maybe not tankier, but I gotta be a little bit careful. We don't see anybody on the map. My ult's still down for 20, so Wilkes could be around. They have a very easy combo with Vulcan Meatball and Overlook Soul, so we'll just play it safe. I do have kin size now though, which is insane for my damage, like I said earlier. But it's just even more. I have a bunch of attack speed, so we're gonna be proccing that like crazy.
Okay.
We do a lot of damage now to everyone. I can honestly just hold left click on the Geb and kill him. We're actually 2k ahead now. Good job by my team not get snowballed on. Kind of fought back into that. I might ult this guy. Let's see. I do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's probably not happening. I was thinking about it though. He's just running away. Reposition the turret. Classic. Go ahead and grab our blue. Even though we don't really need it for the mana regen, if it's upgraded, I didn't see what it's level 2, so we get a little bit of cooldowns back for it. So we do have Thor around. Just clear. This tower's really low, so we should threaten it. Vulcan will have to be very scared if he is aware that Thor's in the area, or at least missing. I'll go ahead and clear the wave as well. It's a little bit risky because they have the pressure from mid to rotate over, just looking at the map, which is something you want to do very often. Basically always look at the map. That's why I really recommend getting comfortable on a few characters so you can learn the game, so you can start to learn the, like, how looking at the map is like kind of the most important thing. So you don't have to look down at the bottom, you see your cooldown, see when things are up. I should be able to get this. I have Sunder, and if I have to Sunder it, I'll Sunder it. Okay, Vulcan went left, we're good. Just going to commit to this. I could go back to my left wave, but I wonder if a Wilkes can pull off of this. Aw, dang, I wanted to go on him. We do enough damage where he could... Okay, man. Oh, no, if he hit that. Can we kill this guy in time? Oh, shoot, there's a Medusa here. I gotta run. That's Vulcan ult down. Can we help the lad? Oh, we got pulled. The Wilkes got pulled. We don't have our Izanami here. This is just bad. If he can live, that's huge. We don't really want to fight this because the Medusa rotated way early and the Izanami isn't rotating. We just got to defend fire now. Make sure they can't get it off that. We did kill a Willick, so it's a 2-for-1 for now. If she can get the tier 2 and right, this is actually fine. This will be good map play. Sucks because we're ahead and we'll win every fight that we just group and fight with, but sometimes if you just get out rotated, it's not a big deal. You just have to take the loss and try and get something elsewhere. She did get the tower though, so that's good. Oh yeah, go on this guy. And he's dead. Lethal plus Sunder and me just getting a few auto attacks off. That's the power of that damage. The procs, like I said. I have enough attack speed to... Like, he'll get away from me because he's raw with his movement speed, but I have enough, like, attack speed where I'll get, like, 6 or 7 autos off in that time. We could probably do Pyro here. Vulcan just backed, I think. I actually should take that, but I already have a red buff. I have theirs for now, so... Let's just do Pyro. I'm going to sit my 3 stance here for the extra healing so I can tank this and not take as much damage. We'll go ahead and pop that. We see where they are on the map. She needs to be careful, right? Vulcan's on the Naga camp, so... He didn't need to sunder that, but it's fine. I was going to say maybe we could save that and we could probably pull fire here. I'll be taking that. Thank you. That's his Jade Scepter as well. We'll take that. I'll grab the Wisp as well. What's up, Vulcan? What are you doing, bro? His blue is up, so... I should go back to mid here. It looks like there's a fight about to break out, and I don't want this Vulcan to be here without me being here. Is he getting pulled? Oh, nice. Careful of Vulcan ult. I want to get this tower. It's 1 HP. I'll drop these just in case. We fight. I'm going to go on the Medusa here. I mean, Bellona's very good against ADCs because of those block stacks, so that's who I want to hit. But I want to be in my 1 stance. Is my Thor going to land? Dude, I thought he was going to land so much earlier. That's not too bad. It's a 3 for 2, but I thought he was going to land much earlier than that. All right, we got our oboe now. Now we're going to get another defense item. Looking at their comp, they do have 3 magical. So we maybe want to get like a hybrid item, something that gives us physical and magical protections. They did just buff Shield Splitter and they have a Geb, so I'm actually going to go that. It's giving me 25 of each prot, which is not bad. I'm lacking some HP, but I'm going to make up for that with my Death's Embrace. Is this the second game in a row I've had a Neath into an Awilix? My teammates have picked Neath into a Awilix. I think if he landed a lot earlier there, we would have won that whole fight. Took him a while to land, because he would have stunned them and saved me, and I would have gotten so much damage off. Yeah, Shield Splitter is definitely going to be good here. And Death's Embrace, even though we're not going to have a lot of HP, we have a lot of healing from that. So that's effective HP right there. It also gives us some HP on the upgrade. 150, it's not bad. We have a bomb. We could probably do fire. We need to be staying grouped here. Izanami shouldn't be going right. At 20 minutes at this level, you don't really want to get caught with your pants down, not around fire. Even though it is harder to do fire now. Look at these wisps, bro. They're just so silly. Let's take Combat Blink out, though. I was sitting on a lot of gold there, so.
Be careful.
This totem is pretty important to get. It's still buffing minion waves at 15 minutes. My teammates need to be coming over here. They are walking over. If my teammates were closer, I could have baited a fight, and it would have been good. Because it's pretty hard for them to kill me, and I'll do a lot of damage. Go ahead and push this left wave. I don't have Death's Embrace, sadly. Once I get that, I can tank fire easily.
On my way.
If we just take a group fight, we will win. I don't want to be taking too much damage from that turret. I don't have my 1 now for 10 seconds, which is not ideal because you need that for fighting. They traded 1 for 1. We can fight. Nice land. I'm going to probably... Oh, jeez, bro. I'm going to ult in place, bro. Screw it. The up down. Classic up down. I'm going to drop the Naga minions on this, and we should be able to do it. Oh, no, don't tank Izanami. I mean, I'm probably not getting out there, so at least if I up down and get a bunch of damage off, maybe my team can win the fight. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. At least my Obo's getting some value. He should be able to kill that guy. Surely. Oh, no, he got hit. Oh, no! No way! That's not good. I'm going to sell this for Death's Embrace. Get that tempo item. That sucks. We should have killed the Vulcan there for sure. He just missed some abilities. No problem. They kind of ate that Vulcan ult. We can't allow him to walk in like that. That bit of tankiness that I got from my Berserker's passive, the extra prots, saved me so I could get my ult off. No, that doesn't happen, though, if my team doesn't follow up like they did, so it's a good job by my team. Whee! I'll grab the rock. Dwayne. Make sure we get this totem again. It's very important to get it at these stages. He's probably just going to get it. I'll tank that. I can just go heal out the backs here, so... That was Vulcan ult down. It's important to get that totem, so I'll commit to it. I'm going to 3 away from the minions. I don't want them to take damage because I want to make sure I get all my auto attacks off. Extra auto attack so I can heal more. I just realized I lost my bomb. What happened to my bomb? Did I use it in a fight? No, dude, we need to stop going back to Duo to push waves. I might be able to kill this guy. I do a lot of damage. Beads, Jade Scepter, Vulcan. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Huge. His beads are down, so free Vulcan ult. Or free Thor ult. Should be able to fight this. He can Awilix ult. I wonder if he knows that. Oh, they're both 1 HP. We should just go fire now. Now I have that Death's Embrace. I can sit there and tank it. You can't tank it as much as you can in Smite 1. Because I think it actually has more anti-heal. I don't know if you'll notice, but... Like, it doesn't really look like I'm healing that much, even though I have Death's Embrace plus my Bellona 3. Make sure I don't get knocked up here. That's too bad. I might be able to get out if I just walk away, but my team should be able to win this fight. Oh, no, they got the dagger? Wait, did they steal it as well? Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, he missed his chains on a Willox. That's the only person he needed to hit. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I should have just walked away. At least we got our shield splitter now. I actually could go Pridwin last time as well. I do enough damage with my auto attacks with just this build. You don't need pen with the proc build. Audio? Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. How long has it been doing that? I'm sorry, YouTube. Sometimes my audio bugs out, and I do know why, but I don't know why, you know what I mean? I know how to fix it at least. Is it better now? I apologize. Oh my gosh, if he goes back in, he's crazy. Well, that sucks. That should have been a lot better for us. It was a 5v3 on fire, and we got it. The Medusa ult just kind of slammed. I guess it didn't slam me that hard, but... I mean, we got ourselves a game here. Last game was pretty close as well. Maybe this new patch is making the games a little bit more even. Not sure. Maybe not.
Defend the Gold Fury.
Vulcan's also got a Jade Scepter. I mean, we've already seen it, but that is crazy self-heal between Jade Scepter plus Meatball plus movement speed from Vulcan passive and backfire and go away. It is pretty hard to stick to him. Thank you for the 18 months, Max Time. I appreciate that, bro. We have Shield Splitter now. Shield Splitter is a nice little item. Basically, you just want to proc it on them when they have a shield on them, and it will do a lot of damage. You'll steal the shield. And they buffed it this patch. It does a bit more true damage, so...
The enemy team has destroyed
Oh, that was a lot of damage. I gotta be careful of knock up here. We do want to fight this, though. They should be able to kill Vulcan. There's that shield, and then we click F on it, and... This should be a kill. He's just dead. He was dead in Ethel, but also dead in my Sunder. Oh, we might be able to win the game here if we chain pick them. We get a wall on this guy. Can we get a wall on this guy? Is his wall down? Shield split both of them there. It actually hits both. I'm just going to stay in my one stance and auto attack them. It's very good against the Willox. A lot of her damage comes from auto attack, so... I took a lot of damage from that, though. I mean, we probably could end, but it's a bit risky. I want to go try and heal off something.
Attack middle lane.
Again, just 3 away from the minions, so I can just auto attack them to get the heal. What happened? Did he get pulled over the wall or something?
Gank.
We can still win this fight. I don't have ult for a while, but... I'm tanking it because of... Shield split. Oh, that's too bad. I missed my one. Alright, we need to be careful now.
Be careful.
They're spawning back up, so... Just be a little bit careful. I'm gonna go ahead and reset.
Retreat.
Uh-oh.
Bend the
I'm just not gonna commit to that. Help him with it. We'll end up going Pridwin. Kind of going the no health build, but that's our build. That's all right though. Pridwin is still good, and I have enough prots to really back it up. That shield could end up being pretty good when we like full commit.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
This is fine.
Your middle tower is under
We could attack here. They messed up. I got a nice ult. I'm getting gut ulted, but that's fine. We should be able to kill everybody here. I'm just gonna stay in my one stance, keep auto attacking in it. And we just win the game off this. Huge. They just grouped so hard. And he's dead. Oh! Okay. Now I have Death's Embrace again, so I can really easily tank Titan. Because that doesn't have anti-heal on it. For some reason, Fire Giant has anti-heal and all these extra effects, but... Check this out. Whee! But for some reason, the Titan doesn't. Anyway. That was a sick throw wall for sure. I think no matter what there, unless we like literally just grief so hard and miss all of our abilities and everything, I think we just win that fight so hard. I think they were kind of overcommitting, being a little overzealous. That was good though. That was a good game. That was fun. Definitely learned a bit from it. GG. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a Pridwin as well. So I mean, it's the new patch. I wanted to try some stuff out. I want to try Shield Splitter. I actually think it's pretty good now. It does a decent amount of damage. Or did a lot of damage. Sheesh. No health in the build apart from Death's Embrace, but again, it's not that big of a deal because we have a lot of healing. Checking out some of the builds. Yeah, Vulcan ended up just going straight up full damage, so they were lacking a second front line there, which is not really great. It could work if you have an Willox because she can pull people out of position. You can blow them up, but if everyone has beads you have like talismans, which we actually don't. She just wasn't able to get a lot of pulls off, even with the combo between Vulcan and Geb. But yeah, you kind of want to have a second front line in a lot of scenarios, especially right now. We're not sure, it's the new patch, so maybe tanks aren't as good, but they were definitely really good last patch. But you can see, like, it's going to be annoying in the laning phase, but, I mean, if your jungler helps you out, it's better. But even then, like, you just rotate. We had that one rotation that got our team back in the game, and we should have won the game off that alone, but we kind of made some bad plays after that as a team. But then even in the end, just being able to initiate and get on top of them, like, it's just so hard for the Medusa to do anything against a Bellona. Whereas, like, my team can definitely maneuver around a Vulcan late game in the team fight. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's how you play Bellona. I wish I could have shown you guys the actual play style when it comes to just fighting people in the one stance without leveling the two with this aspect. But hey, it's okay. You still get a general idea. We also did 2K healing, which is all from our 3, the aspect healing to our teammates. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Bellona play-by-play in the A to Z series. Stay safe and healthy as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.